Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 17 of Yuddha Kanda. In the previous chapters, we have seen Vibhishana, after trying his best to convince Ravana when he was unable in his mission, and being also insulted and humiliated by Ravana in the entire assembly, considering him as the enemies of the demons and titans. Vibhishana finally decided to give up his relation with his brother and leave the land of Lanka and come to take the shelter under Rama. Having spoken thus severely to Ravana, Vibhishana went away and almost immediately reached the place where Rama and Lakshmana were. Resembling the peak of Mount Meru, like a flash of lightning in the sky, he was seen by the leaders of monkeys who were stationed on the ground, accompanied by four titans of renowned courage, furnished with armor and arrows, adorned with marvelous jewels. They resembled a mass of cloud, the equal of the god who wields the thunderbolt, and that hero was bearing excellent weapons and was covered with celestial gems. Beholding him with his four companions, Sugriva, the sagacious king of the monkeys, who was invincible, standing amid his forces, became thoughtful, and after reflecting a moment, addressed the monkeys with Hanuman and others anxiously, saying, "Without doubt, this Titan, armed with weapons and accompanied by four of his kind, is coming to slay us." Hearing these words of Sugriva, all the leading monkeys, brandishing great trees and rocks, said to him, "Do yourself speedily order us to slay these evildoers, O king. Let us strike these weaklings down so that they fall on the earth." As they were speaking thus, Vibhishana, who was master of himself, had reached the northern shore, and halting there, that highly intelligent and powerful Titan, who was fully self subdued, on perceiving Sugriva and the monkeys, said aloud to them, "Ravana is the name of a wicked Titan and their lord, and I am his younger brother. My name is Vibhishana. It is Ravana who, having killed Jatayu, carried off Sita from Janasthana. That unfortunate one is held captive under her will amid the female Titan who guard her jealously. I have tried to persuade them by diverse arguments, continually repeated, to return Sita to Rama, but Ravana, impelled by fate, will not listen to my sage advice. Reviled by him and treated like a slave, I, abandoning my consort and my son, have come to take refuge with Rama. Do yourself inform the high souled Raghava, that magnanimous protector of the world, that I, Vibhishana, have come here. There are two things which are of important points to be considered here. One is Vibhishana came here to take refuge with Rama, leaving his consort and his son behind. Means he had not brought his family nor his relatives with whom he would be interested. So he came alone to take shelter, to take refuge with Rama. And the second thing is, he says, the magnanimous protector of the worlds. We will look more into these aspects later. At these words, the swift footed Sugriva, full of indignation, ran to find Rama, and in the presence of Lakshmana said to him, "Having belonged to Ravana's forces, here is an adversary taking us unawares, who without warning has come here to slay us at the first opportunity, like an owl destroying crows." This is actually a story that was told as part of the Panchatantra, how the a single owl destroyed a large bunch of crows. You know all concerning the plans, organization, distribution of troops, and the secret service of the monkeys, as also your enemies. O you who are their scourge, may God betide you, these titans who are able to change their forms at will, conceal their designs. They are bold and inventive in strategy. Assuredly, one may not trust them, said so Sugriva to Rama. This must be an emissary of the Lord of the Titans, who undoubtedly has come to sow dissension among us, or to discover our weak points. Having first gained our confidence by craft, he himself intends to attack us one day. Assistance that is provided by a friend or an inhabitant of the woods like ourselves, or by a compatriot or a servant, may be accepted, but one should eschew that offered by a enemy. O Lord, this deserter who has come to us is a titan by nature and the brother of your adversary. How can we trust him on first sight? He is Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravana, and he has come with four titans to ask for your protection. Nay, it is Ravana who has sent this Vibhishana. It is essential that you satisfy yourself regarding him. O you, the most circumspect of persons, this titan of deceitful soul has come here for the purpose of treacherously striking you down when you do least expect it. O irreproachable hero, let him and his confederates die in extreme torture, this brother of wicked Ravana. Having given vent to his fury in the presence of the eloquent Rama, the king of the monkeys, a skilled orator, became silent. Hearing the Sugriva's words, the mighty Rama said to the monkeys headed by Hanuman, who stood near, who are offering counsel to Rama in these aspects, you have heard for yourselves what our sovereign has expressed in judicious words of deep significance regarding the younger brother of Ravana. In times of crisis, one should always receive the counsel of one who desires the welfare of his friends and who is intelligent and prudent. Thus addressed by Rama, all those monkeys ardently desiring his success hastened to express their opinion, saying, nothing is unknown to you in the three worlds, O Raghava. It is in deference to us that you do consult us as friends. You are loyal, brave, pious, established in heroism, and do act only after you have considered the matter in accord with tradition, with full confidence in your friends. Let all the intelligent and experienced ministers debate this matter thoroughly, each in his turn. Thus spoke those monkeys, and first the sagacious Angada suggested to Raghava that he should inquire into Vibhishana's intentions, saying, one should sound a deserter who presents himself in every way. It would not befit us to put full trust in Vibhishana at once. It is in concealing their real nature that these perfidious beings act, and further they attack unexpectedly, which would prove fatal to us. Examine him to discover what is right or wrong before taking any decision, and if it prove to our advantage, form an alliance with him. If to our disadvantage, reject it. If it be fraught with danger, then renounce it. But if it should bring us real benefit, let us give him a fitting welcome. So Angada is just beating around the bush, saying that one, we need to first test him before developing any alliance with him. Thereafter, Sharabha, having reflected a while, gave his opinion, revealing his motives, saying, Without delay, O lion among men, send out a spy, and having by means of a very agent undertaken a thorough investigation, deal with him in a suitable manner. Then Jambavan, inspired by his knowledge of the scriptures and his own experience, expressed himself in irreproachable and lucid terms, saying, Vibhishana has come to us from a declared enemy, the wicked lord of the Titans, and he has arrived here without any regard for time and place. Let us be on our guard against him. In his turn, Mainda, skilled in the matter of truth and error, a fluent speaker, uttered these prudent words. Vibhishana is the younger brother of Ravana. Let us interrogate him gently and progressively, O King of Kings. When you have informed yourself of his feelings, then act according to whether his intentions are honest or not, O Prince of Men. So Mainda expected Rama to question Vibhishana regarding his intentions and then makes a decision based upon that. Thereafter, Hanuman, the foremost of beings versed in the scriptures, spoke in sweet accents in words fraught with integrity, saying, even Vibhishana himself cannot excel you, who are of an exalted intellect and the foremost of those skilled in speech. It is not from a desire to speak, nor out of emulation, nor a sense of superiority, nor from a love of debate that I open my mouth. O my Lord Rama, on account of the importance of the matter in hand. That which your counselors have said seems to me erroneous, and the real question does not lie there. If one does not interrogate with Titan, it is impossible to discover why he has come here, but to make use of him has its disadvantages also. Concerning the sending out of a spy to make investigations as your ministers advises, I regard it as unwise, nor will it succeed. It has been said that Vibhishana had no regard for time and place when he came here. I reserve my judgment here. It appears to me that the time and place are appropriate. His fault or merit consists in leaving one for another. Knowing the wickedness of Ravana and your true value, Vibhishana has by his arrival shown his tact and intelligence. Further, it was said, O Prince, let emissaries in disguise question him, and this speech suggested several thoughts to me. He who is suddenly interrogated, he be if he be wise, become cautious and refuses to speak, the most amiable of those who come as friends will change after such an useless inquiry. It is not possible, O king, to discover the character of a stranger immediately, but only after frequent conversations, which, when words may escape him, that will betray any perfidy. The speech of this Titan does not indicate an evil nature, and further, he has an open countenance, and I have no doubts concerning him. He is in no way embarrassed and is master of himself. He does not appear to be a knave. His language is not that of a perverse being, and I do not feel any suspicion regarding him. Inevitably, people's real nature is only gradually revealed when an understanding is suited to the time and place, O most experienced of men, and it is a practical proposition. It will be better to go with speedy success. Vibhishana is aware of your magnanimity and also of Ravana's baseness. He has heard of the slaying of Vali and the crowning of Sugriva, and what is more, he has desired to rule the kingdom. If this is what has determined him to come here, and there are apparently If these are apparently his motives, then this is what his alliance is worth to us. I have said, what I had to say to prove the upright character of this titan. You have listened to me, and the rest depends on you, O Prince of Wise. Here, Hanuman is insisting that one cannot test a person unless you admit him inside, whereas admitting him inside and giving him more responsibilities also might turn out to be dangerous. So, one need to be careful about that. So, one cannot judge the person by the words that he is speaking. One need to look at the non-verbal communications regarding how he speak those words, whether he maintain an eye-to-eye contact to prove his genuineness while speaking out. So many aspects need to be considered. One cannot even keep on questioning him, with which he would get even irritated by that. And one need to trust the person to a certain extent and then keep a watchful eye over him to see how he progresses with a friendship with us. And with that only one can judge the ability of a person who came as to take our refuge, at which Rama do consent and speak about it in the next chapter. Thus come to the end, chapter 17 of Yuddha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puramasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Bye.